I got a call from my boyfriend Charlie, who was miles away in Paris. He told me he'd fallen in love with someone else and wanted to break up. I crumpled to the floor at his words. Charlie and I had loved each other for years, and we were on the verge of getting married. I'd saved up for ages to buy the house of our dreams. Everything was going perfectly for us until Charlie suddenly got a promotion offer, one that required him to work in Paris for a year. He'd asked me to go with him, but I turned him down because I was terrified of flying. So Charlie had left for Paris alone. Even with the time difference between us, we talked on the phone every single day. But before long, I'd received that devastating breakup call from him. Determined to win him back, I decided to fly to Paris anyway. I was on edge the entire time on the plane, trying to distract myself by singing. Just then, a man sat down next to me. Luke could tell I was nervous and struck up a conversation.
The plane is going to crash and we are all on the ground in 1,000 pieces dead?
Already on tenterhooks, his sudden words only made me more jittery. I wanted nothing to do with him, but he kept talking nonstop. We ended up arguing, and just as we did, the plane took off. I glanced out the window, and the view outside was absolutely stunning. It was then that I realized Luke had only argued with me to calm my nerves. Our relationship thawed after that. When I fell asleep, Luke slipped something into my bag. As it turned out, Luke was a thief. To get past security, he'd hidden a necklace inside a grape seedling. After we landed, Luke followed me the whole time. He planned to retrieve the necklace once we cleared security. I got through without a hitch, but Luke was stopped by the police. I made my way to Charlie's hotel, but not knowing his room number, I had to wait for him in the lobby. A stranger named Bob came over to hit on me, and I brushed him off impatiently. But then Bob suddenly spotted something and let out a wolf whistle. I turned around and saw Charlie with his arm around a beautiful woman. I couldn't believe my eyes and I fainted on the spot. Bob took the chance and stole my bag. He ran into Luke at the hotel entrance, and it turned out the two of them were fellow thieves. Fearing Luke would find out what he'd done, Bob hurried off. Luke saw me lying on the floor and woke me up at once. When I came to, I realized my bag was gone. Luke reacted even more frantically than I did. He made me retrace what had just happened, and it didn't take him long to think of Bob, the man he'd met at the door. He immediately took me to find Bob. I couldn't help wondering why he was being so kind to me.
Now, why are you helping me?
Because I like you.
We finally tracked Bob down to his place, only to find he'd already sold all the valuable things from my bag, including my passport. But Luke's grape seedling was still there. That's when it dawned on me. Luke had been using me this entire time. Having gotten what he wanted, he intended to go a separate way. He pulled out some money and handed it to me as compensation. I threw the cash in his face.
Stop following me!
We went our own ways, but once Luke was far enough away, I quietly bent down and picked the money up.